we have the catering people here? Can you close down the appetizer now, please? Hello? Everyone, please be seated. Everyone, सारे दोस्तों से request है कि please be seated. Now we are bringing the stars from Pakistan. Javed Sheikh Saab is here, Hina Bayat is here, and of course the Parizad fame, Ahmed Ali Akbar. They are entering this banquet hall as we speak. And please be respectful, especially the people with flower. Do not approach the other table. Vanna, I will make a big announcement on your behalf. Bring them to your business, and I'll make sure you do the best. Ladies and gentlemen, जब वो एंटर हो तो मैं ये चाहता हूँ कि आप लोग थंडरस अप्लॉज करें ताकि उनको लगे कि शिकागो ने वेलकम किया है और 2-4 मिनट के लिए gentlemen, can you close down the appetizer now? So, Ijaz bhai, everyone please be seated, and ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Javed Sheikh, Hina Bayat, and Ahmed Ali Akbar. Here they are, the legendary actors from Pakistan, came to meet you all in Chicago, right here. And now, as they are here, it's a great privilege for Chicago, you people, and for us, and of course for spreading the kindness together. As they are seated, I would like Fawad Zafar to come back here on the podium with me, and please reconnect, and if need be, please reinitiate the whole thing, just so they remember why we are here. So big round of applause now for Fawad Zafar.
Okay, assalamu alaikum again, everyone. May I please request sisters to please be seated, because of course we have got our mashallah supreme guest here, and everyone will get an opportunity to take a picture and have a talk with them, but let's get the serious part away first. And I would request you to please stay calm. And sister, please, it's a request. Thank you so much. Jazakallah khair. So, we've seen the message of Asif, alhamdulillah, and you know now exactly what SKT welfare is about. It's about spreading kindness together. There is one line you might have seen in the video. Asif said that the dignity lies in the smaller things. The smaller things that we ignore in our daily lives. Say for example, a glass of water. Whenever we need one, we just open the tap and drink. While in Gaza, in the camps, in the IDP camps, inside Gaza, a child with critical injuries is sitting on this, little canister, waiting for that drop of water that could heal him. How much water do we waste? We open the tap, wait for the hot water to come, and just standing and looking at the water. It's dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping and dripping. Now imagine how many children in Gaza, in Sudan, in Africa, in Pakistan could take those drops of water and quench their thirsts. So what I was saying was that you got this booklet on your tables, and this booklet sums up almost everything SKT welfare is doing around the world. This booklet is for you, and please take this booklet with you to your homes. It's got QR codes at the back. You can scan and donate conveniently whenever you want. And this booklet will tell you what SKT Welfare is doing, of course, in different countries around the world. All of those countries mentioned in this booklet are on our website. As soon as you make a donation, £1, $1, $100, $1,000, $100,000, instantly you'll get your receipt, because SKT Welfare is 501c3 registered with the IRS. So you will get the tax exemption relief, of course, in the US. It works different in the US, but alhamdulillah, we've got that. So rest assured, you are in very safe hands. Global footprint. These are the countries around the world where SKT Welfare is working in. Starting from Morocco to Mali, Malawi, Sudan, Uganda, Rwanda, Kenya, Tanzania, Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, Indonesia. Nepal is not mentioned here. We're all working in Nepal. India, we are already doing food packs and Qurbani and Ramadan food distributions. We are there around the globe, alhamdulillah. How and why? Why you will get to know, inshallah, during the fundraising segment. But how? With your contributions. $1. Every single dollar is delivered with excellence. And we report that back to you on individual basis, depending on the project, and as a collective. In one way or the other, you'll get your feedback from SKT Welfare. That's a promise that we give out to every single one of you today. Next slide. Headquarters in the United Kingdom, that's where it started. We've got regional offices in Australia, Tanzania, Turkey, Pakistan, Gaza. To your pleasant surprise, SKT Welfare is one of very few global organizations, international NGOs, who are registered inside Gaza, in Khan Yunis, Syria. Remember I was talking to you about Bilad al-Sham before? This is how this is possible, that we're working in there, because we are registered in those regions in Middle East. Syria, we are registered in Damascus, and now USA, alhamdulillah, and the number of people I'm looking, thanks to you, all of you, to be here, inshallah. I'm very certain that tonight is the night where we can say that SKT Welfare has launched in USA, inshallah. Say inshallah. Inshallah. Next slide. A bit of feedback that what we have been doing inside Gaza, that's just since the Gaza has been in the limelight, of course, and what we have done since the war started from the start of the war until October 2024, 69,120 food parcels. Look at the floor bags. The numbers are in front of you. 71,500 loaves of bread. What did SKT Welfare says? What does SKT Welfare says? What did Asif say? Dignity lies in simple things. What is a loaf of bread for us? It's a full meal in Gaza. It's a full meal in Sudan refugee camps, inside Sudan. And then further, the second year of the conflict, 6,000 liters of water every single day. Inside Gaza, inside refugee camps, we have been providing 14,000 cooked meals weekly, and we are hosting 170 families in Jabalia, which is northern side of Gaza, the North Gaza. Then in south of Gaza, we've got 70 families we are hosting, and 8,000 liters of water every day, 14,000 cooked meals weekly. Highlight of, it reminds me of something. So I was in Sydney, I was doing fundraising, and we were playing this very clip. And the sister came to me and she said to us that, listen, brother, thank you very much for bringing this up, that how do you work in Gaza and what Gaza looks like right now. Because in Australia and Sydney, we do not even know how Gaza looks like from inside. And I remember Hinaji was with us, Sheikh Saab was with us, alhamdulillah. The communities in Australia, they raised $500,000 in 2 nights for SKT Welfare projects. These are little highlights of how SKT Welfare is giving out the food bags, the cooked meals, the water tankers, a short highlight of that. Next. Now, this is something which we are proud of. In the mainstream media, of course, we get things fabricated, we get things unnatural, as they use. Now, since we are inside Gaza, so naturally we get the privilege to be picked up by the mainstream media to talk about what's happening inside Gaza, and we at Executive Welfare do the reality check with them. We don't fabricate things. We've got our own staff, alhamdulillah, working inside Gaza, and they show the real picture, give out the real need and give out the real message. Next. These are little highlights. Brother Asif Hussain again. He leads all this himself. He's such a passionate founder of this organization that he leads everything himself. He leads at the front. And he becomes the voice of the people of Bilad al-Sham. Alhamdulillah. Thanks. Currently, we have done a partnership with Kuwaiti Specialty Field Hospital. And we are focusing on the surgeries of the children who have been affected by the war. We have seen children. We have done the amputations of those little tiny babies, amputations. Just so they can breathe, they can live. Because rest assured one thing, the people of Gaza I've met in Jordan, Hinaji has recently met. You'll see a short video clip of inside the refugee camps, in the Syrian refugee camps as well in Jordan. These people, they don't lose hope. The motivation, why I'm so passionate about it. Because those people there, when we met those mothers, those sisters, one of the sisters, I remember, she said to me that, I said, well, do you want to go back to Gaza? She said, yeah. I said, why? She said, brother, I want to ask you a question. I said, yes. She said, what if, listen to this question, what if your mother was ugly, was not good looking? Your mother was ugly, not good looking. Will you not love her? And I was ashamed. I said, of course I love her. She says, that's our mother, that motherland. We will always love her. We will live for that motherland, we will die for that motherland, but we will not stop hope. So this is the hope which drives us, which drives Synergy, which drives Javed Bhai, Ahmed Bhai. This is why we do all of this. Next. So, a little portfolio about the South and Southeast Asia, the countries we work in, Pakistan, Afghanistan, India, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and Nepal. What are we doing? Ramadan food packs and iftars, emergency relief, food packs, houses construction for flood affected, and houses construction for widows. Hand pumps, livelihood projects. Inshallah, these are the projects we're going to talk about in relation to Pakistan. There is a dire need of course, we'll discuss that in the conversation segment, not now. Next. In East Africa, Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya, Rwanda. Livelihood project I'm going to talk about tonight. It's Zakat eligible, beautiful project. It can lift a woman, a sister, a mother from poverty into a hand, a taking hand will turn into a giving hand. This is how impactful this project is. We focus on the mothers, on the sisters, so they can be independent, so they can empower themselves. They don't need to be dependent. They don't need to see their children hungry because they can do it themselves. Then we've got 8 jobs built for Sudan refugee sisters, 39 masjids we have built in Tanzania, 5 masjids for Sudan refugees again, and 3 food kitchens for Sudan refugees that we have done so far. Now talking about Sudan, Sudan has been, I always say, it's a hidden crisis which has always been invisible from the news. We have no idea that this conflict has divided Sudan into 2 Sudans. Do we know about it? How many of you sitting in this hall know about it? There are 2 Sudans, 1, 2, 3. It's an exercise 4. It's an exercise for the fundraising. 5. We're going to do that in the fundraising as well. I think the similar response 6. Fantastic. 6 masjids done, brothers. Bring the card machine. 6 out of 250 people. You know? So this conflict has killed millions of people. Where these people have gone? They've come to Uganda. They've gone to Ethiopia. They've gone to Kenya. They fled the war. And Alhamdulillah, SKT Welfare is again one of the very few organizations who are now proudly working inside Sudan, in the north of Khartoum, the capital district. And Alhamdulillah, we are looking after about 100,000 IDPs there. We're giving them food, we're giving them water, we're giving them the mobile medical clinics. That's the new venture that we've started. Now, following this slide, yes, Hinaji is here, Javed Bhai is here, Aman Bhai is here. They're not here just because we invited them to be here. For your pleasant surprise, these artists, these amazing people have been our ambassadors for a long time, for years and years and years. And I've got 2 very short clips just to show you of course, these beautiful legends on the ground on SKT Welfare's field. Let's see what Javed Bhai has been doing.